Hey, I'm Shoshana Chaim, co-host of the Plan Trainers podcast, helping you improve your quality of life through nutrition and fitness. And today I am talking about metabolism. That's right, metabolism. Now, if you want to know even more about metabolism, make sure that you head over to the Plan Trainers podcast number 301, where we talk all about creating a miracle metabolism. You could check that out on Apple Podcasts, on iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Spotify, you name it. But right now, I want to tell you how to boost your metabolism. So there's things that we know already. You know about a good night's sleep, you know about exercise, you know about that, but how can you use the things that you put into your mouth to actually boost your metabolism? Well, number one is you want to make sure that you are getting a lot of water, like tons of water. Here I have a mason jar filled with water, nice glass straw. You want to be drinking about 4 of these a day. Unless you're like half my size, you definitely want to be drinking a minimum of 4 of these a day. So that's looking at, about 3 to 4 liters of water a day, or for Americans, about a gallon of water a day or more. That's what you want to be trying to get down. Now, if you're making a big smoothie, yes, you can count your water from that, but generally speaking, you want to have clear water all day, still water. You don't want to include the bubblies. You don't want to include, all of these infused sugar-free things either. Yes, you could put in some lemon. Yes, you could throw in some cucumbers or strawberries, but generally speaking, you want it to be plain water and tons of it. All right, number 2 is you want tons. See what we're talking about today? We're talking about tons of raw veggies. So we're talking about, almost a whole container like this, probably 3/4 of a container in a smoothie for breakfast, or tons of spinach in your hot oatmeal in the morning. You want to get tons of veggies first thing in the morning. You can have carrots cut up throughout the day, eating those, cucumber, fennel, all of these beautiful raw vegetables, you name it, you can have that. And for lunch, a huge salad. This is not just my lunch. This is my lunch, plus a whole bunch of carrots, plus some nuts and seeds. So you want to make sure that you're having a huge lunch. And this is packed down, people. Like, I've pushed this down so that it can fit in the container. That is what you want to be having, some nice avocado in there. Whatever it is, try to keep it as raw as possible. And number 3, that's French for 3. Number 3, you want to be getting in as many omegas as possible. So, Dr. Greger talks about 2 tablespoons. You want to go 2 tablespoons, maybe even more, depending on your size, depending on how much you work out, depending on how much you need to boost the metabolism, depending on what's right for you. But a really great start would be 2 tablespoons. So we're talking about some flax seeds. These are already ground. I keep them ground up. I ground them about once a week, sometimes twice a week, because if you're just going to eat the whole flax seed, it's not going to be absorbed by the system. So basically you're literally flushing your money down the toilet. So you want to make sure that it's ground. You could stick those in smoothies, on salads, on top of avocado toast, whatever it is that you're doing. You can go with chia seeds. So we keep little containers of chia seeds because the kids' little hands need to open the containers and scoop it out. They put it on their cereal, on their oatmeal. There's lots of great places to use the chia seeds. You could also use hemp hearts. Hemp hearts are great as well. I put 2 heaping spoonfuls into my smoothie every morning. So that is a really great start, really great way to kick the metabolism into gear. We're talking about tons of water, tons of raw veggies, and a lot of omegas. If you want to know more about your metabolism and how to light that fire, get it going, make sure to check out the Plan Trainers podcast number 301. Bye.